Welcome back to my series about how to set up a shop on RedBubble. Last week I showed you how to set up your shop, and today we are going to start working on creating art and selling products. If you missed the last episode, I will have a link down in the description. But now let's move over to my computer and start creating. Now we need to start to create artwork. So for that, we're going back to our Canva, and this is an example of what we can create. I am creating patterns here. I will just quickly show you. Started with a blank one here. If we want to create a seamless pattern, which I want to do for this specific shop. Let's say we go to elements. I want flowers. So I search for flowers and I want graphics, not photos this time. So let's say I want to start with this flower and I want this to be a seamless pattern. So I need to have something in at the edges of my pattern that lines up. In this specific case, I started with 5,000 by 5,000. So I have my first flower. I can decide what size I want it to be. But as I said, I want this to be a seamless pattern. So I want to start by finding it out on the side here. And when I reach the exact center point of the image, you saw if I hold it down here, if I move it, it is really hard to see, but it almost stops automatically and you see a red line there. Now I know it's exactly in the center of that image. I clicked on this, duplicate, and I drag it over to the other side and make sure that the red lines going across line them up horizontally, and then I just move it until I hit that exact center point. If it's hard to find, what you can do is go on the file, make sure that you have show rulers and guides on. If I mark this image, I can drag in a line here and line that up with that edge of the image. And then when I find this, there you go. So now I know that they lined up perfectly. So that's the first part of this. Then I can keep on adding other flowers. And as you can see, I have done a line design here. When we start our shop, we need to upload 5 designs the first time. And I have an easy solution for create your first 5 designs. Let's duplicate this. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go up to the page 1 and lock that page. I'm going to duplicate it so I have 5 pages here. And if I click down here at the bottom, you can see I have 5 identical pages. But I don't want to upload 5 identical patterns. So page 1, that's going to be the black and white. I am locking that page. Page 2, I'm going to click on one image here and just change the color. And let's do a blue color there and change all. Every line that's in the same color now will be changed to that blue. If you look at the other 3 images I have, they changed as well. But the first one, which is locked, did not change. So now I have a blue one. Let's lock that one. Go down to the next. Let's do a green one. Change all and lock it. So now I have the same pattern but in 5 different colors. Let's download it back to our RedBubble. Add designs. Now is where the fun starts. Upload new work. There is a purpose of me using the exact same format, 5000 by 5000 pixels in this case. And that is, it makes it so much easier to really effectively upload several pieces of artwork. Here is our first image, title, flower pattern in black. And then we put our tags. We don't need to put any tags like coffee cup, curtain, all of that, all the different things that it can be printed on will be added automatically. When we write tags that define our artwork and a short description. So now we have our image and we have a title, tags, and a description. Now, since I'm doing this as home decor, this specific store, I don't want it to be able to print on any types of clothing. So I disable all clothing. I don't want it to be stickers, magnets, or phone cases, or mouse pads. I want it as a pillows and totes. And if I click edit here, I can choose to set it as a pattern, regular grid, because I made it as a repeat seamless pattern. And as you see, if I make it smaller, it shows as a seamless pattern on my pillow. If I click on the little cogwheel here, we see the two things, throw pillow and tote bag. Maybe I don't want it as a tote bag because that doesn't really go with my home decor. So I can play around here until I find a size that I like. I can move it here until I find a placement I like. And here I am just fast forwarding, going over and choosing what products I want my artwork to be able to be sold on. Now I need to set up. Here I can select two media. It's design and illustration and digital art. Anybody can see it. It is not mature material. So I, as an artist, can choose to click yes here, and it will only be shown to people that have their profile saying that they accept mature material if you have created mature art. And then you have to confirm that you have the rights to sell these products, that you have created the art, and save your work. We can look here what it is possible to order this as. Now it will show all the different categories that I decided to have enabled. And you see, since this is home decor, it's not that many things. I skipped all the clothes and all of that. It's only on 12 products, but that is good in my case. Now it says I'm on my way. So return to dashboard. Now I need to add a second design. I come back to add new work, but this time, and this is why I create my designs in exactly the same format, I use copy an existing work. So here we see the work I already uploaded. If I click on this little cogwheel and say copy settings, it opens the same page, but now I can replace my image. And this time we're going to do pattern 2 here, the same pattern but in pink. And I just have to change the text here. Flower pattern in pink. I have to change this to pink. And I have to change this to pink. That is all the changes I need to do because I have copied the settings from the first one. So you see pillows and totes are still enabled. And if I go into edit here under the cogwheel, it's still just the throw pillow. The vase and covers, the mugs, it's still design and illustration, digital art, all the settings are the same. So all I have to do is to confirm that I have the rights and save my work. And now we just have to repeat this 3 more times until we get to the last one. So go down again, and I have the rights to this work, and save work. And now you can see after my 5th upload this way, it's changed the top here. This might take 15 minutes to appear, but now I can go right from here to add another design. I hope this inspired you. There is so much more to go over when it comes to RedBubble. Until next time. Hej då!